Welcome back to LSTV's coverage of the Rugby League World Cup 2021. I'm with Gabby Hindley, who is the captain of the Canada Ravens. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you finding being in the UK for this World Cup?
It's been amazing. I think we found all the people we've been interacting with at the events are super friendly. They're wonderful. They're always, cheering us on, even though, we're not the home crowd. But we've had a really positive experience so far.
And what do you think of Leeds in particular?
Oh, we love it. It's a beautiful city. There's a lot of history. We've had a few opportunities to see some of the sites like Crystal Abbey, and we've really tried to embrace as much of Leeds as we can while we're here.
Great. Your tournament so far, you've lost your opening 2 games, but what are the positive things you can take out of those?
Yeah, there's definitely quite a few positives. I think we have been working a lot on our defensive structure and keeping our line integrity. And in a few instances, it was maybe some nerves that just kind of let us down at the beginning. And so we're starting to see how we can improve and build from there. So it's been a great learning opportunity.
Because you still managed to get some points on the board anyway.
We did, yeah. There was a few good moments in there.
And you've got Brazil tomorrow. How are you preparing for that?
Yeah, I think it's our last game, and we're really excited to have the opportunity to play Brazil. It's like a great battle of the Americas, so we're just hoping to come out on top and then on a positive note, because I think we've had we had a long journey to get to where we are now, and it'd be great to keep some good momentum going forward.
You are the captain of the Ravens, the leader of the group. Can you explain what the role of captain actually entails and what it means to be one of the more experienced players in the group?
Yeah, the role, right now it involves a lot of sort of leadership and guidance to some of the newer players, helping them develop and identify their roles within the team. It's a lot of discussing strategies with the coaching staff and identifying, what are our strengths, what are our work-ons, what do we want to focus on for each session, and just trying to exemplify the type of teammate I'd like to be. So that's sort of the focus.
Have you ever had any embarrassing moments in your rugby playing career?
Absolutely, we all have. I think when I first started out, I started as a fullback, and I distinctly remember in high school there was a kick, high ball, and I went to go catch it, and I, got it with my face, knocked it on, and that was very embarrassing and painful.
I can imagine. Speaking of pain, have you ever had any horrific injuries or anything?
I'm gonna knock on wood there. I've actually been pretty lucky with my injury record. I think the worst was a dislocated and fractured finger.
Sounds painful,
which I got to put back in myself.
God, you've got to have a certain level of bravery to do that. How important is it for there to be diversity in rugby and in sport in general?
Yeah, I think there's one thing I really loved about rugby is the diversity and the inclusiveness of the culture. I think to have a strong team, you need people of various abilities and strength, and I think that's why I've always enjoyed it. There's in some sports there's a lot of pressures to be or look a certain way. In rugby, I think we value different people's strengths for their what they can bring to the team, and I think to find a culture that is inclusive is important for everyone, because sport and culture is very important to youth development, and if they're sort of not seeing themselves in people they look up to, then they don't have that ability to aspire to something that they can be as well.
And just to finish us off, if you weren't a rugby player, what professional sport would you want to do instead?
Well, I think the Canada Ravens right now have a very serious ping pong tournament going on.
Oh, really?
Professional ping pong.
Are you at the top of that tournament, or?
I played 2 games and I won 1, lost 1, so
okay.
It's not a bad record.
No, that's not bad. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and good luck for the game tomorrow.
Thank you so much. It's been great.